Okay, hello, welcome back to the channel. I've been off for a few days. Yeah, started doing some contract work with a company called Hypersonic Labs, and well, if it goes well, then I'll be continuing with them after the 2 weeks is done on a more long-term basis. So that'll be until Tuesday, and yeah, then one way or another we're going to be back to the game. But so yeah, if you don't see me for a little bit, that's why. I think it's fair to do a little update. Anyone who's following the channel, really appreciate all the subs and all that kind of stuff. Anyone who's viewing, a lot of people view the stream after the fact. There's no one viewing now, I don't think, except maybe my wife. But yeah, so today, like where we left it, we hit some bugs. But I think I kind of fixed those. This is a graphical thing, cosmetic thing. Say hello, is Cyrus watching? And then, so yeah, I'm not too bothered about these. And then this is a big optimization job, which I'm not even sure is better, right? We might already be there in terms of optimization. Knight's taking longer to update target. Yeah, not sure about that. Random Giant Shaman. I think I figured that out. I think it was because of the way the scaling worked, and like original size and all that craziness. So something to do with like, yeah, dividing by sizes and stuff like that. So hopefully that won't happen again. I'm not 100% sure that I fixed that bug, but I think I have. So I'm just going to assume it's gone. And then the knight not moving, I really don't know what that was all about. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a number of things. Finding little optimizations where I can. Like, for example, with the Warg Rider, just off the top of my head, he has a... yeah, there's a type of weapon called no attack. And if a weapon has no attack, and I think that includes the Warg Rider's stick... Warg stick is no attack as well. So with this no attack weapon, we don't have to try and find a target for it. Makes sense, right? So I'm going to do a run outside of Unity, because I think I want to see it running at full power. My computer is very mid to low tier, I'd say. It was mid when I bought it, which was about more than 5 years ago. Easily more than 5 years ago. So yeah, it was mid then. It's pretty low tier now. Never had great RAM. Let me just check. Yeah, you can hear me all right. Yeah, my wife would tell me if there's something wrong with the stream. And yeah, and I've got Unity open. I'm streaming, so there's going to be a bit of pressure on it there. But that's my kind of benchmark. Like, if the game can run pretty smooth like this, then I think it's basically there. Yeah, here we are. Hope you're all having a nice weekend. So yeah, we're just going to play, and we're just going to hopefully not run into any bugs. And yeah, I just wanted to do a stream to catch you up on where I'm at. Let's do full random. Okay, we are doing the orcs. Oh god, the orcs. So I know they're not balanced, but maybe they are now. Let's see. Let's see how I get on. So I'm not at the stage where I'm supposed to be doing lots and lots of balancing runs. Let's go for a chicken run. Like what so I need to like make a couple more bits of content before I start balancing them. And I still want to just kind of... Like, what I've been doing the last couple weeks is just getting the game super duper optimized before moving on to the next stage. Before building a ton of content, you need to have your game optimized. Something that my hopefully new employers will need to understand, which they don't currently. Okay, chicken. I am going to cheat, just for the sake of time, and have a look at what these how do I make chicken rain? So chicken rain is armor and rations. And then other than that, what do I need to know? I need to know what synergizes with luck. Luck and that's the, I'm looking at the old one. So chicken rain is rations and rain, and luck combines with, so I mean I guess it doesn't really matter. I just want to pick a good one, and I guess I'll just pick an orc because I like orcs. And there's got to be some strategy. Like, I've definitely made my life more difficult by having units that are like not internally balanced, and I'm still not sure whether having like it generally seems that the humans are better, basically. Like, it's really hard to play as the orcs. But you know, there's lots of changes that have been like ongoing changes. Let's pick this one to see how it goes. Lots of ongoing changes I've made to like, okay, that's way too small. Lots of ongoing changes I've made. So yeah, let's immediately, we can jump in to weapons. Whirlwind blade. And the AoE should be 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that too high? Let's do 4. 4.4. So, do you see how this is not very mathematic? But it is very much how I cook. Seasoning. You season it, you put a bit of salt on, you taste it, and then you go, oh no, that's completely wrong. And you keep seasoning until it's how you want it to be. So obviously we're not going to see that now, but yeah, that just looks a little piddly, doesn't it? Okay, so straight away, I think I might have solved whatever problem that was just making the orcs objectively worse to begin with. But let's see how we get on. Brawler, luck. Luck increases my chances of chicken. Okay, luck. Rations. Definitely need to get the chicken rain going as soon as possible. Rain of chicken. So I need to pick ranged, and then I just need to start upgrading. It's very similar to Vampire Survivors in that you kind of want to get your perfect build, but at the same time you just kind of need to upgrade the things that you have so you can get those combos as soon as possible. Collects loot for you. No, let's get it, but then this combines with both the other units I have, makes it seem like a good choice. But I'm going to go with the orc. Picking good units is a big part of this game. Okay, yeah, walk. Let's go with the axe. And it's like, yeah, to make it more likely that you'll win, you kind of do want to, like, it's not the same as picking the most optimal upgrade path, right? Let's go with, I think, chain heal, just so that we've got some healing. And straight away, get some healing going. Get in there. And especially for this character, so my ultimate move, Let's do a reroll on that. My ultimate move means that my cooldown goes down to like basically nothing for a little while. So I just start spamming my attacks. So having weapons is good. Luck. Luck is always good. Oh. Yeah, I feel like we are getting a little bit wrecked compared to when I play as the humans. Got this thing called enemy buff, which is like stronger on it just means like enemies, like when you're playing against a group, like it looks the same, but the rules are slightly different. Of course, orcs are like designed as kind of like, you know, you're kind of slightly rarer, more tough enemies. But if you have them on your team, like they can't really like spawn with the same rules, can they? So yeah, it's interesting. Range, just so that we're guaranteed with our combos, with our Reign of Chicken. And then yeah, it's generally good to like upgrade things high for the same reason as in Vampire Survivors, because you want those combos and you need things to be maxed out to get the combo. Let's get that luck maxed out. Of course, also maxing something out means that you're not going to be able to choose it anymore. So like even if you're maxing out the thing that is not part of your combo, it's still good because you're just removing it from the option from the pool. Okay, I think it might be time to... So do I have... I definitely want to get some combos in there, so let's start with this. Because one thing that you don't want, again, similar to Vampire Survivors, there is a strategy to not locking yourself out of further combos. Let's get some units. And the way to not lock yourself out of combos is to have combos. I think it's that kind of like sort of slightly strategic gameplay that keeps people playing Vampire Survivors, that makes these so fun. Okay, yeah, rations and range. Mustn't neglect the main build. I mean, let's see what we get now. The build could go in an entirely different direction. So debuff mana. Or good chicken, so we're going all in with the chicken build. Let's do that. There's our looter. Nice chest. There's that chicken. Okay. Now we're getting into business. And we really want that chicken as soon as possible because the chicken's going to be damn good. Damn good chicken. Chicken's going to be absolutely delicious. Okay. Yeah, I know what's happening here. The self-targeting weapon going upside down. And yeah, because I'm going to be off this game for like a week, sadly. But it actually comes at like a good time because we're sort of there, like barring a few minor things, a couple cosmetic things, and you know, like then we're sort of ready to kind of take a break and then come back and then just add a whole heap of content. So yeah, what we have is an army of orcs, which is fewer but stronger than your typical human army. So this is interesting. Fireball. Yeah, let's go with the brawler, who combines with the orc. And get lots of units in the field. Oh, look at that rogue. Yeah, so this is... And he can evade things. That's so cheeky for an enemy to be doing. Okay, but like... Oh. Okay, he's a bit strong. Okay, are assassins OP? That's another question that I don't really have an easy answer to. Are assassins OP? Chicken. Okay, now I can try and fight him a bit. Wait, how are they on fire? Hold on a sec. Why are they on fire? Why are they on fire? Why would the enemy possibly be on fire? Oh, because of my fireball. Silly me. Okay, we've got a big old paladin now. Okay, a weapon. So I actually have never tested the guitar. I've never tested it. Let me just quickly... Okay. So at the moment... It's friendly, but it has... Okay, so I think it follows the same rules as a buffer, and then we've got and it gives a buff called guitar. And so if I look on the character, guitar, attack speed and damage. Okay, I think that's probably good. So let's give it a try. Oh dear. And I'm like just totally losing again. I mean, of course, it would be very easy just to raise the HP of the orcs when you play as them, but I want to find a more meaningful way to balance this out a bit. Oh god. I need to figure out exactly why it seems that I also need to look at visual effect on guitar. And check balance. I mean, balance is a journey, not a destination, but I can have a quick look. Okay. Yeah, like, why does it feel like... Is it because I didn't have enough ranged? Is it because, like, zappers aren't as good as, like, fireball throwers? And then it's like, okay, if that's the case... Oh, God, another... He's going to kill me. If that's the case... Then, I was better off with chain heal. If that's the case, then how can I, like, fix that in a way that doesn't make it impossible from the other side? That, like... Because if zappers are too good, so if chain lightning is much better than a fireball... I don't like this. If chain lightning is much better than a fireball... that's going to be annoying to play against when you're playing as the humans. Right? Okay, let's do a different one. Let's play as the humans, because I know that that's kind of balanced gameplay. So let's have a look at that. Let's do Sean again on the... Well, this is what... Let's do the plains. I've just been playing quite a lot of Vampire Survivors today, as you might have noticed. It just, you know, it's on my... it's there. Okay, buff mana. Yeah, see, that's been nerfed, so I wonder if that's better now. Critical mana. Let's go with the crit. So yeah, I like playing on the open fields. It does feel a little bit like... So yeah, there's a bush. Maybe we can have a bit more scenery. Bit more scenery in plains. Just up those... Crank those numbers up a little bit, just a touch. Okay, what do we get? We've got critical mana, so anything that crits will give mana, which means healing is slightly less viable because I'm actually going to be summoning people by doing crits. So it behooves me to do more damage. And a fireball is likely to hit more people than an icicle because it has that slight AoE effect. And one thing that would make me really happy and would be a great send-off before taking a week off, slightly over a week off. Well, it's already been some time, so yeah, it would be considerably more than a week off. What would be a great send-off would be that if we could get to the end of this game with everything popping off and for the performance to be okay, that would be a really nice treat for me, I think. Dagger. That has crit on it. And what is this? I can right click to read it now. That's a fairly new feature. Yeah, hero restores 5 mana when he crits. Well, sometimes. So yeah, don't know if I should keep waffling. It's quite nice to have, just to observe the gameplay. Gonna kind of repeat myself on like why I'm making the choices I'm making. Oh, that seems like, oh yeah, fireball plus dagger does a lot of hits. I think that's meteor. Let me check that. Fireball plus dagger is meteors, and meteors is really good. It's a little bit untested. But you know, hey, if it's OP, if it's under P, we'll find out, and we'll, you know. So, like, this game needs a lot of playtesting, of course. I wonder if the AoE is AoE impact effect of fireball too big? That's a good question, I think. And since we've got the mage, we should get the witch. The mage and the witch are a rare pair that help each other out. You know what I think it is? So, like, the orcs are quite a bit stronger than the goblins. And if you're playing against them, the orcs have, like, a special buff, which just makes them even stronger. But they're much rarer. I wonder if they should just be, like, not that rare. I can do simulations where I get a bunch of them. I mean, I'm not at balancing stage yet. I just want to get things like mostly balanced before I get into the, you know, to the real business. Fireball, Ranger, Bannerman. Let's keep going with the Fireball. And I want to get, like, basically humans versus orcs. That's the main thing I want to balance, because that's the bar that I'll use to balance everything else, right? But while things are still changing, whilst things are still floating about, while I'm still optimizing and adding content, I think focusing too much on... should I get a heal? No. Focusing too much on balance, it would be a mistake. Oh, I guess didn't really have any strong picks there. I should have picked the rogue. They do lots of crits. obviously crit is good for this build. I think it might also be that, like, Frost is fundamentally too good. So is Frost OP? It's really hard to, like, judge balance, because it's like, it's not just do the stats balance. It's like, do the, like, you know, do the numbers line up on a spreadsheet? That doesn't give you the whole story, because it's all about synergizing with the rest of your army and stuff like that. Like, it's bloody complicated. Okay, let's go scoop up this. Yeah, definitely want to get the rogue. And eventually the assassin, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, a few bugs to fix. But like this journey that I've been on with there's our rogue. This journey that I've been on with optimization, I think, has really yielded fruit. Like, this is much smoother. I do kind of want to see how the match goes on. But I think we're already much smoother. The game is in a much better place. Okay, I should get something that synergizes. Yeah. Attack speed plus movement speed. It's time magic. More hits, more... Oh yeah, I should nerf time magic a bit. The thing about attack speed, right, is in a game of procs, like as in proc on crit, proc, you know, blocking, all that kind of stuff, buffs, attack speed is always synergizes with your build. Okay, neither of these are any good for me. Mana and heal, we don't do any healing. Reset on block, we don't do any blocking. So where's my reset button? So that's another little thing. Put artifact reset rerolls earlier in Beanstalk. Beanstalk is our like level up tree. Okay. I mean, we could end up with something with some of these. Healing. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be wise to get some healing at some point. And at the very least, healing would come from getting chickens. You see, it's got a whole bunch of mana because I ate a chicken. Okay, we have our blob of units. Yeah, units are good. Units that crit, very good. And I'm glad this size thing is fixed now, and these guys are like really menacing, really scary. Very cool. Feels satisfying and bossy, and yeah, it's good. Okay, I want that purple stuff. So it's all about momentum. No need to, for this character, no need to save my special, just use it whenever it's available. Because the more units I have, the fewer units I'll lose. Which is momentum. And that shaman just came and did a whole heap of damage. as she should. Yeah, and I guess a lot of this kind of game is like, oh yeah, I think the fireball AoE is too big. If you keep the... Oh, hello. What's this game called?
Ruby.
Yeah, you know it.
Can I go with you?
Of course you can, my boy.
Oh, that's the witch.
So you know there's no one watching right now except for Mummy, but you know there's people who watch these streams sometimes.
Witch.
Yeah, there's a witch and a soldier.
I want the soldier.
The soldier. Are you sure you don't want... I think the witch is a good pick. Do you want the witch or the soldier?
The witch.
The witch. Okay. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you fine?
Is he like under the line of vision?
He's going to be like somewhere there. I mean, I think it's fine, right?
I'm not a huge fan of him.
Hello.
I don't think it matters. Yeah, the AoE of the fireball is too big, so the fireball's too strong. Which again is probably why the it's going to be another reason why the orcs are going to feel less powerful playing as them than the humans. Unless I picked, I guess, yeah, I could easily pick my own fireballs, but yeah, fireball AoE is too big, so I need to investigate that. It's pretty fun though. I could either lower the AoE or I could like severely reduce the damage.
Where's the witch?
There's the witch. The witch can combine with the frost mage. It's giving me Hell's Paradise vibes, and she can become a very super powerful witch. Shall we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we've got super, and now she's going to start appearing.
What?
Yeah, there's one. Can you see her?
Yeah.
And she has 2 fireball wands. Oh, and there's a very scary blade master. I can summon some more friends. And we're going to shoot lots of fireballs. Okay.
Turn this into a treasure chest.
I found a treasure chest.
Why? Where was it?
It was on the floor. I want to pick something that can be combined with rogue.
What?
But let's get the dagger. Because
Dagger.
that's crit, and we have a crit build. We could get priest, and then we would get lots of mana. But I want something. I want to lean into the crit side of things. So yeah, we got lots of frost, lots of fire witches. And I think one of the fun things about this game is just because you know a lot of the fighting is done by your allies. You can just kind of go around hoovering up upgrades, which is
Oh, a fire witch.
yeah, which is never not fun.
A fire witch. A fire
oh,
witch.
but the shaman did lots of damage to my army, and so maybe I should have had a healer. Let's see. Oh dear. I think we might... Our army's starting to thin out a bit. I need to summon some more. Okay, yeah. Looter and Rogue. Is it Looter and Rogue makes the Lord? But that's not really a crit thing. But that's probably fine. Let's Looter and Lord.
Hello. I want to put on the camera now so that someone can see.
So you can see. Let me see. There's OBS. And so you can be... There you are. Can you see?
Hello.
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 Maybe don't do that. So the Looter and Rogue makes Lord, I think.
Lord.
Lord is indeed Looter. Oh no, that's Looter. So Rogue plus Looter. Oh, that is Assassin. And then Rogue and Ranger is Engineer. Okay, yeah, so let's get Looter and Rogue. I guess because they're both like sort of thiefy types. they kind of combine to make a super thiefy type. Let's get. And now that we have looters, they're going to be looting up all this stuff.
Shoes! Yes, get shoes!
You want shoes? What about...
I want shoes.
We should get the fireball. Oh. Yeah, the bosses are great. The mini bosses are great.
Wolf! Wolf! Oh, treasure
A
chest!
treasure chest! And there was a soldier inside.
Are you gonna find another soldier?
Yeah, there's going to be lots of soldiers. There's the last soldier. Okay. Meteors. So this kind of kills the crit a little bit, but it balances out because meteors, because it hits so many times when it does hit, it does a lot of damage. I mean, like if you've got something that's proccing on crits, while it's less likely to crit than a dagger, it hits a lot more times. And of course, it's a tier 2 thing, so it's very, very powerful, and that's fine.
What's Daddy? What's Daddy?
What, Daddy? You know, I'm talking to the people. There's no one watching now, but I'm talking to the people who might watch this stream. Because sometimes people watch them.
Why?
Ask them.
Fireball. Witch. Where's the witch?
There's lots of witches. You see all the ladies with the red hair? They're all witches. Okay, we've got a kind of viable non-healer build, but we're kind of in a little bit of danger still. Let's go units.
Here.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh!
Not overthinking it now. Love the fire starters.
Go. He said that. What's that? What's that?
Okay, Vengeful Mana on ally death, that's really good. And then debuff, I mean, that's the fireball thing. The fireball needs nerfing, totally. So it's a very unbalanced run, but let's get Vengeful Mana.
What's that?
And then we're just going to be summoning lots of units.
That's you! I want shoes!
You want shoes? We'll get the shoes.
I need shoes!
Yeah.
A witch! Put the witch! Can you
Let me
pick
get
the
the healer.
witch?
No.
Pick the witch! Pick the
There,
witch!
yeah, I picked it.
Oh, where did you pick it?
Good old meteors.
In the pea. Beaters?
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we want... I definitely want healer. Priest will be really, really good. And... Oh, Cyrus, like, honestly, don't mess around. Don't pull on the wires too hard. Yeah, and Meteors feels pretty powerful, but not too powerful. I think. It's got a nice little sound effect so you can hear when it's happening. No, I want healer. Hopefully that comes up.
Tia.
Hopefully that comes up as an option.
They were Tia.
Yeah,
Why they?
because I benefit a lot from having healers, and it would also combine with my soldier, so it would be the absolute best pick. So I really hope I get healer before I have to pick something else. Oh, I'm gonna get that.
Gear?
I've got a big magnet. Yeah, it's a gear. That means options. Oh dear.
Why why is little gear that means instructions?
That's just what, when people see a gear, they kind of understand. There it is. They understand that that means options.
Why?
Okay, so the game is stuttering a little bit, but it's kind of expected at this point.
Why?
It's just because how people understand things. It's like words. It's like when you say why, we know what why means because we've heard it before. And yeah, we've got loads and loads of units, and they're taking a little while. Oh, a purple chest. A little while to pick their target. But yeah, we've got a very strong mana build. What am I wearing? Headphones. Do you wanna see them? You can hear the sound of the game. Yeah, well done. Oh, that's a magnet. See, this run's felt a bit easy, but I've also just been getting really good stuff. I guess that's how it goes, isn't it, with these games? Yeah, give me stuff that gives combo. Okay, yeah, here we go. Getting lots and lots of units clashing into each other, and the game isn't completely falling apart. Like, the performance could be better, but it's generally, it's holding. Which is very nice. Very nice to see. It did not come easily.
This comes out. This comes out of it.
Does it? That's clever.
Why does it come out? Why does this come out?
Getting the full vibes, and yeah, it's running mostly smoothly, and there haven't been any big bugs except for like totally out there balancing. Can you hear this one? But Cyrus, be careful not to pull the wire too much, okay? Yeah, you can see these instances of like characters attacking the floor sometimes. I think it's just a necessary evil. So there's assassins attacking the floor. But at least the frame rate's okay. So now we're all a bit faster, which is fun. Oh, there's a magnet. Oh, mind your head, Cyrus. You okay? But yeah, I do think fireballs in general are just OP at the moment. What would we want? Ideally something that combines with crit and then we can get crit again, kind of thing. And is it just me, or were those? I think it's because stray fireballs were hitting them. They weren't spawning on fire, were they? I don't think they were spawning on fire. I think they were getting hit by stray fireballs. And we're just summoning units at an absurd rate, and now 25% of explode on block. To heal. This is going to be insane with our fireballs.
I'm gonna be a driver.
A driver? Why is that?
I'm gonna be like a driver here in the game. I'm gonna be like a driver here in the game.
Oh, that's funny. Because we're getting healed from doing debuffs, which should just be the witches doing that.
Oh no!
Just the level of, and we get mana from healing. The level of the amount of mana I'm getting is just insane, and that is how these games are meant to be. It's meant to be insane. It's meant to be like, what? That's too much. I do feel like I'm seeing shamans appear more than any other class there. I have some guesses as to why that could be. Cyrus, you're pulling on the wire. Ah. Oh, there's a magnet. We do love our magnets. Okay. No, I'm okay. Okay, I don't know what the next one to pick. We've got 3 combos, so there's no further combo we can make. So probably just a looter, just to pick up stuff for me. No need for them to be very strong. And while we seem pretty invincible, this is just because of like consistent, like I'm summoning a lot. If I wasn't summoning so much, we would be getting a bit more wrecked. Why was that guy getting healed? Huh. Wait, so that's debuff heal. And who gets healed? The buffer. Yeah, so shouldn't be an issue. Why did it look like that guy was getting healed? Heal all allies? Oh, is that because
I'll touch this.
in Team 0, I think it should be. No, it should be like this. Buffer. Yeah. I think that's what it was, is because I was doing some debuffs. It was doing heal all allies, and that's going to heal all allies on the person getting debuffed, so still finding bugs. We're getting closer and closer to that stage. And, yeah, just having a little bit of a productive Saturday. I wanted to catch up. I wanted to sort of, because I haven't worked on the game since Tuesday. So I wanted to just kind of touch base with the game. No, I want something that combines with sword. So in the meantime, and then these are all oh yeah, I could take luck, and then we'd all have a shield. I think I'll just take this for now. Yeah, shamans appearing too often. More often. Because yeah, I mean there was like a name change thing. Like I thought I'd covered it, but maybe I missed something. It just seems like maybe they're like in the pool twice or something, so they're appearing twice as often as the others. Here we go. Okay, we've got big hordes of orcs coming, but we are doing big D damage, summoning lots and lots of units, healing like crazy. I need to be careful because I can get killed still. This is still a war. But yeah, we have this big ass army. And yeah, I guess because we've got fairly weak paladins, that's why the healing feels a little bit slow. Yeah, treasure chest. Oof. Oof. Yeah, this is pretty like down to the wire a bit.
What's the wire?
Well, down to the wire means that I might win, I might lose. It's very close. It's like a very close race. But yeah, no, it's all popping off. Give me that. Christmas, please. Thank you. Right. Yeah. But still, because I've got so many level ups. But hey, the game's running smoothly. We haven't seen too many bugs. And like, it should be like insanely difficult. And yeah, my whole build relies on having getting lots of mana, and I am indeed getting lots of mana. So I've got this like infinite stream of units, but it's not like we have like too much healing and stuff like that. So it's kind of, this is kind of what I expect. So I just got one more minute to survive. The thing is, once I run out of units, I kind of run out of my source of mana. But yeah, I've got meteors. I've got all of this. So I can just kind of try and run away and survive. Oh dear. Chicken, give me that chicken now. And yeah, and I think because I'm not benefiting, and my army's not benefiting from when I am doing debuffs to enemies, which should be happening a lot. That would be like a pretty OP thing because of the thing. I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. We don't have enough healing. And I think fireballs are just doing too much damage. So when the enemy has a fireball, but yeah, like that was fun. That worked. I finally got the game to be kind of smooth. And so we've got a few bugs to fix, which I can kind of jump in at any point. Knight's not moving. I'm just going to hope that doesn't happen again. Random Giant Shaman didn't happen. So we've got a little list.
They went back.
A little to-do list. This, I'm just going to delete this for now. I've got keep it in my memory. So I've got a little to-do list. But yeah, optimization, bugs was kind of like, yeah, there wasn't really too much of that. So I can do this list kind of in my off time at work. I'll try and do a stream for that. I'll let you know on the Discord and stuff like that. And then I should probably just like re-upload the demo. I could probably do that now. So I'll do a little bit of balancing here, and then I think I'll re-up the demo and the beta version for sure. And then I need to draw some new upgrades, some characters, some allies, some weapons, and then we can like try playing as the undead and stuff like that, and just be and figure out why the orcs are not as good. But generally we're sort of there, and yeah, make all the heroes. I've already programmed in the other factions and their units and allies and weapons. The units and I mean the talents are the same. It's just characters and weapons. And yeah, I should make a YouTube video. But yeah, okay, seems good. But for now, I've got some like paid design work, so I should do that during the week and then hit this when I can. And then the next step is finish the do the other half of the content and then balance it all up. Very nice, very very nice indeed. Okay, thank you for joining this stream. It's been a short one. Short one is an hour. That's fine. And we will be back to the game soon. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. Thank you very much for joining. Bye. Okay, let's go downstairs. Do you want